Hey guys, this is Mr. Pitcher, and for today's e-learning assignment, I kind of want to make a walkthrough video for what we're going to do here. We are going to be working on a note identification exercise from musictheory.net. And so what you're going to do is click on one of these links for your instrument. So I had treble clef violins, alto clef for violas, bass clef for cellos and basses. And your goal is to get at least 90% on this note reading exercise. So there are 20 questions, or you have to get 20 right in order to complete the exercise. And by the end of the exercise, you want 90%. So if you get 20 out of 21, that turns into 95%. If you miss one question, you get a 95. If you miss two questions, you probably get like a 92 or something. So you can take this over and over and keep trying it that way. But I wanna get you guys some consistency here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click to show you on the treble clef violin one, and it's gonna bring me to musictheory.net. Now it says challenge mode, and so this essentially just keeps your score, and it has a good way to turn that score in at the end of the exercise. So I'm gonna start the challenge, and it gives me notes here. So I've got my treble clef, whatever clef you pick is what you'll have. I've got my note. And then over here I kind of have some guides for the lines and spaces. That may not be something you need, but some of you might find that useful. So we've got our lines and spaces. And this note right here, this is on a ledger line. It doesn't give me all the ledger line names, so I still have to go down and count my lines and spaces to get down here. So doing this one together, right, I've got an E to start. I have 1, 2, 3, and then 4 on that second line. 4 notes away from E. So I go from E and I count backwards 4. E, and then D is 1, C is 2, B is 3, A is 4, so that's an A. I click it, it makes the sound, I got it right. Now this one's way up here. I'm going to show you what happens when I get it wrong. So that's a D. I'm going to go ahead and say it's G sharp. It doesn't make a sound, and the key lights up red. That's how you know you got it incorrect. And if you keep getting them incorrect, it'll keep lighting up new keys red. So I'm going to do D here. There it is. And keep going through. So I got my G. What's that, an A? And I'll keep going. Now this one's going to give me a flat. So whenever it gives you an accidental, you have to make sure to also click the one with the accidental. So this is an A flat. Haha. So I've got this. What is that? I'll rack my brain here for a second. B flat. Ooh. Another B flat. Sometimes it'll get tricky and give you the same one twice. Another B flat. Interesting. It really wants me to know B flat today. Aha. B sharp this time. What is that? F flat. Which is also an E, but you couldn't put in E. It wants you to put in F flat. C, D sharp. A flat. And that's a common one today too. D sharp. G sharp, C flat, which is the same thing as B, B sharp, which is the same thing as C, G sharp, and finally E sharp, which is the same thing as F. Oh, not finally, I still have one more to answer, so it waits until you get 20. And then finally F flat, same thing as E. So, it gives me new high score, 20 out of 21, 95%. Took me 2 minutes and 28 seconds. So what I'm going to do from here, once I get my score, is I'm going to hit the View Report button. It's going to bring me to this screen. I have to sign my name here, so put your first and last name. And down here, it just gives you all the stats and shows the range of everything, nothing here. If you click on my link, that'll all be set. But you got to have at least 90%. Sign report. It gives you this crazy string of letters and numbers. Ignore that and hit copy link, and then you take it back to Canvas, and you have the option to, let me go ahead here and go to home, to student view, and then go to my assignments here, and then I've got my note identification, so I'm going to click that. That's going to be your assignment, and it says it's locked on my screen, so it unlocks at midnight. But right here, once I get to the note identification assignment, it's going to have me submit a video or a website URL. And so I just paste that in, and then it'll bring me, on my side, to your score. So I click that link, I see your score with your name signed, I give you credit for it right then and there. So that's what we do. Any questions? We'll be able to have a live Zoom tomorrow, from what I understand. So we'll be on from 12:20 to 12:50, and I'll kind of walk you guys through that as well. And you're going to be doing independent work through that time, so this might be a good opportunity to work on that and ask any questions you may have. But other than that, that's all I got here for this assignment. So thanks again, and I will see you tomorrow.